Now, before I get into this cast list that I have, I just want you all to know that I am selecting these people primarily based off of their acting chops, right? Can you act? Can you convince me that you are this person? So I'm not necessarily going for looks. But you know, if they look like how the person was described, then so be it. But I'm just going more so for acting chops, okay? So here is my dream cast for Ethic, either the movie or the series or whatever they decide to do. Hopefully they decide to do anything. So I'm gonna start with Messiah. His origin story just had me. It had me. I don't know if I really liked him as much as I was invested in his story, right? So I didn't dislike him, but I was just really invested into his story. Once we heard his history, I was just like, girl. So when they killed him off, I was just so hurt. I was so hurt because I just felt like we needed more time with him. We needed to learn more. Yeah, so anyway, my casting choice for Messiah is Stephan James. I just think that he's an incredible actor. He actually has locks now, so to me, that just makes sense. I think he's an incredible actor. I think he has the intensity to bring Messiah to life, and I also feel like he can really translate and express the complexity of Messiah as well. I just think he's a great actor, and I really, really love seeing him on screen, and I think that he would make a good Messiah. Next up for my casting choice is Morgan. And I saw a lot of people talking about this on TikTok, who they want casted. And so a lot of people were saying Soraya, and I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. But I also recently just watched Everything is Both, which is produced by Ashley and Jaquavis. And the female lead character, Stakia Lynn Washington, I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, this is Morgan. This is Morgan. This is Morgan. So I think between these two young ladies, either one of them could really bring them to life. We all know that Soraya can act and she's really beautiful. You know, she has that performance element because she does music, I think. But I don't know. It was something about Stakia Lynn Washington when I was watching her in Everything is Both. And I was just like, she's giving Morgan vibes. She's definitely giving Morgan. Next up is Raven Atkins. For me, I wanted to include her in my cast list because while Raven was only in Moth to a Flame, that was the beginning and the end of her story, she was ever present throughout Ethic's entire series because she was ever present within Ethic. And also she was present in Easy, Ethic, and her son. So I thought it would be cool, like even if they show like pictures of her or, you know, flashbacks or, you know, when Easy had dreams about her and things like that. I thought it would be really cool to add her into this cast list. And for me, hands down, it is Megan Good. Okay, I saw a lot of y'all online say Megan Good as well. I just feel like this is Megan. Megan Good is Raven, and that's just what it is. Also, I think that Megan Good and Soraya like remind me of each other. Like I feel like they could be sisters in real life. I know that they're not, but it just every time I see Soraya on screen, she automatically reminds me of Megan Good. So if they were to cast Soraya as Morgan and Megan as Raven, to me, that would make so much sense. Like that makes so much sense. And I just would love to see that. I think that would be so good. Next up in my casting choice, we are going to tackle Alani. And I saw somebody else choose this person that I'm about to choose. And I just feel like, yes. So for me, I see Alani as LaToya Luckett. I think that she has the chops to bring the back and forth, the complexity, that battle, that inner battle that Alani has about, do I love Ethic? Should I forgive him? You know, I think LaToya Luckett could definitely give us that, okay? And I would love to see her on screen. Whenever they spoke about Alani, I just imagine LaToya Luckett, like she's beautiful, you know, but she's tough and she's complex and, you know, she's had a rough background, but she's still trying to be a good woman and do her thing. I just see LaToya Luckett and I would love to see her as Alani. I think that that would be a really, really good choice. Yeah, I think she would be a really good choice for Alani. Last but certainly not least is the man himself. The entire time I'm reading this book, there's only one person in my mind that I can see, that I can hear, that I can feel that would interpret the role as Ethic, and that is hands down Trevante Rhodes. Period. I think Trevante Rhodes would body this role. You know, he just has that presence that is described as Ethic's, just handsome and smart and intense and deep and complex. Like, I just feel like Trevante Rhodes would snatch this up together, okay? And if you've seen him in Moonlight, I think you will understand where I'm coming from. Trevante is such an incredible actor. He's so handsome, and I just love how he brings his characters to life, and I think that he would do an amazing job playing Ethic. Something else to note is that in Moth to a Flame, Mazan attempted to kill Ethic, and so he blew up his car. He blew up his car, and so half of Ethic's face was like destroyed because of the explosion. But the gag is, I low-key forgot about that, like, through majority of the book, because of how, again, these men were just elevated, just ascended to God status. And I'm like, girl, what? Don't he look a little bit like a gremlin or something? Like, half his face is bad. Anyway, I still think that Trevante Rhodes would be able to still give off that sex appeal and that desire that Ethic was written with, while simultaneously showing like the gruesomeness of the opposite side of his face. And I actually found this picture of Trevante Rhodes, and when I saw it, I was like, see, that's because he is Ethic. Ethic is him, okay? So yeah, these are my picks for a casting of any type of production of Ethic, the Ethic series being brought to life on the big screen. I do have 2 bonus, and I thought it would be kind of cute to include Bash and Arya. So my pick for Bash, hands down, is Rome Flynn. He was in Raising Dion, and I can just see him as being like British royalty. Okay, like I could just see him as playing that role so good. And I'm really intrigued about him and his family. I got a lot of questions in my head about them too, okay? And for Arya, I mean, is anybody better than Coco Jones for this role? Like, let's go, okay? She's beautiful, she's chocolate, she's a performer, and I just feel like Coco Jones could body this role, and I would love to see her in it. She is like the ultimate, like, homegirl, I got your back, okay? And I would love to see Coco Jones in that role. So yeah, these are my choices for the casting of any type of Ethic series or movie or whatever. I would love to see these people play in these roles. Y'all let me know in the comments below who y'all would like to see, or if you agree with my choices. Yeah, all I know is we need to see something on the big screen, because this series was mad real. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. Let me know what you thought about my casting choices. And also, what did you think about the Ethics series, okay? So I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll speak to y'all on the next one. Bye.